Hello everyone, I have just finished my weekend project. It is my chicken coop. It's a modified version of the common chicken tractor, and it looks pretty good. I've got 2 runs for the chickens. Each run is 4 by 8. They are made out of pressurized lumber, 2 by 4s, with 1/2-inch Schedule 40 PVCs for the hoop house. PVCs are 10 feet long. They're bended and held on with 1/2-inch 2-hole straps, basically to keep them in place. Standard chicken wire attached to the hoop house via zip ties. No problems really in the construction of it. Minor issue though is how to attach to the bottom, and I solved that problem initially by using screws and washers and screwing them into the 2x4s. Problem is, I didn't really like it along the sides. It just didn't seem secure enough to me. So what I did is I went back to the home improvement store and got some 1-bys. Just some thin 1-bys, 8 feet long, and just screwed them down over the top. And that's a good solution for me. Front door to the run is screwed in at the bottom. At the top, I'm using thick Panduit straps, air conditioning straps. Really good for holding these things. And I got that there by drilling a 1/2-inch hole into the top of the wood, and I did that on both sides, and it is good and sturdy. It is not going anywhere. The door itself is simple, common sense design, using a standard gate latch for opening and closing. The other door is exactly the same way. The other hoop house is built in exactly the same way. This is the coop itself. I've got 2 doors, and just a simple setup. Screw holding it in place, a washer, and just a piece of pipe to keep the screw from chewing into the rope. And she opens. Close it exactly the same way. Down to the screw. Sorry if I'm a bit shaky. The coop itself is 4 feet by 4 feet. Basically, pressure treated lumber, doing a basic 4-foot square frame. On top of that, I took some simple 2x2s that look exactly like this, because this is what this is. It's a 2x2. And I just did a simple box frame for it. I had the home improvement store cut all the wood there, so the only thing I had to do was minor tweaking, to get the exact 4-foot by 4-foot size that I wanted, and just skinned it with particle board. I'm not sure whether it was a good idea or not, but I used water seal. Just sprayed a couple coats of water seal on it just to make it last a little longer. This is where you get to the eggs, and simple setup, no nonsense. 1, 2 latches for security, handle, and you're in. You probably can't see in there very well, but I just have 2 buckets just sitting in a, in and on top of a frame. I decided just to leave it to 2 buckets. That way we have a little bit more roosting space. There's a roost further back. And one second. Let me close this back up. And I will show you how I did the bottom. I did the bottom flip up with the hinges toward the top and the latches on the bottom. For security, I have the latches set so that gravity pulls them down and they lock in case one is ever accidentally left unlocked. So unlock the 2 latches, handle, up. And of course there's the problem of how do you keep it from falling on your head while you're working on it. I solved that with this simple gate latch. Holds it in place perfectly. I've got basic linoleum down there to help aid in cleaning, and I've got a lower roost and I've got that higher roost up there. All in all, it was a fun project. I'm hoping that this should be able to conveniently hold 5 egg-laying chickens. Thank you.